The 2014 Kawasaki Ninja ZX-14R. Super fast, super agile and super sexy, the 2014 Kawasaki Ninja is finally here and has all it needs to blow your mind. The 2014 model year comes with a set of small upgrades that help it remain the top dog from the streets. One of the most important upgrades was made to the monocoque aluminium frame that now offers a narrower profile, improving the mass centralization. The frame houses the battery, air box and air filter in a space-saving design that simplifies maintenance. Needless to say that the revised frame also houses Kawasaki's 1441C, liquid-cooled, DOHC, 4-valve per cylinder, inline-four engine which puts out a peak power of around 200 horsepower and is mated to a 6-speed gearbox. Once the engine is fired up, the rider can switch between 3 traction control modes using a convenient switch mounted on the handlebar. Other features worthy of being mentioned include the modern slipper clutch, ABS brakes, adjustable suspensions and dual-mode digital ignition. The base 2014 Kawasaki ZX-14R model is offered with a price of $15,299, while the ABS model can be yours for $15,699. Hit the jump for more information on the 2014 Kawasaki ZX-14R. Overview. World-class performance meets real-world flexibility. Everything about the Ninja ZX-14R sport bike is big displacement, big horsepower, big accolades. Life is pretty good at the top of the heap. When you make more power than any other production sport bike on the planet, as the ZX-14R does, the character of the power delivery is as important as the actual number of horses. To that end, the surface-milled combustion chamber shapes and polished intake ports provide the benefits of racing's black art, porting straight from the factory. Consequently, all elements of the induction system work in a coordinated manner, maintaining the Ninja tradition of smooth power delivery. ZX-14R's popularity doesn't just come from the brawniness of its 1441cc inline-four. The bike is as happy meandering two-up on a country road as it is screaming down the drag strip or dry lake bed. The secret to the ZX-14R's broad appeal comes from embracing technologies, like rider-selectable ignition maps and traction control, that add more usability for a wide range of riders and riding styles. But yeah, the horsepower still has a lot to do with it. The Ninja ZX-14R's engine is more than supremely powerful, there's also plenty of polish and refined manners to go along with it. The engine's dual-gear-driven counterbalancer setup has been optimized to work with the mill's heavy-duty crankshaft and long stroke dimensions. The end result is smooth power across the entire rev range. High-lift camshafts are operated by a high-performance cam chain and tensioner system to help ensure high RPM reliability. Lightweight forged pistons also help durability and are cooled by an oil jet cooling system that pumps a continuous stream of lubricant at the underside of each piston. Testing shows the engine runs considerably cooler with this race-spec system. The impressive durability built into this high-compression powerhouse continues with its super-strong alloy connecting rods which have beefy small ends. Similarly, it uses stout 40mm crankshaft main journals. Transmission gears are heat and surface treated for smooth shifting and a long service life. Feeding this class-dominating engine is a large, high-flow, air cleaner element that helps prevent debris ingestion without restricting performance, and a digital fuel injection (DFI) system that offers automatic idle adjustment and helps reduce emissions. Exhaust exits through a high-performance system with large-diameter tapered header pipes and large-volume mufflers, each with an advanced catalyzer to minimize emissions. The benefits of all this hot rodding are substantial, as there's class-leading power virtually everywhere across the rev range. The advantages are most profound in the mid-high RPM range, but incredible acceleration is still available from as low as 4,000 revolutions per minute. This translates into the sort of thrust riders can appreciate in a wide variety of situations, whether it's powering up a freeway on-ramp to merge with fast-moving traffic or cruising along a deserted backroad on a sunny, Sunday morning ride. On the ZX-14R, total domination is just a twist of the throttle away. Beyond just being impressively strong, the engine's manners are also effectively managed by a combination of its back torque limiting slipper clutch assembly, a 3-mode KTRC traction control system and a 2-mode high-low power selector system. The first two KTRC modes are intended to maximize acceleration similar to the ZX-10R's SKTRC. The third mode is tuned for low traction, wet, slippery conditions, similar to the Concours 14 Sport Tourer's KTRC. The KTRC system can be turned off by the rider and its settings, and the high, low ignition maps can be selected with the bar-mounted toggle push switch. KTRC activity can be monitored on a 7-segment real-time bar graph in the cockpit's LCD info screen. The back torque limiting clutch technology comes directly from the racetrack, and helps eliminate the wheel hop and stability eroding torque effects of energetic downshifting and braking while cornering, or during spirited, or emergency, stops. It also helps protect the bike's drivetrain, for optimum durability. The result of all this refined and high-tech hot rodding is arguably the finest open-class sportbike engine ever built, and an engine this capable needs a similarly competent chassis in which to live and thrive. The ZX-14R is up to the job, and then some. Kawasaki engineers designed its chassis to deliver a light handling and maneuverable personality. To provide a sweet handling character coupled with real sport riding performance, the engineers designed the frame's aluminum castings and forgings to have unique flex and rigidity characteristics. So, while its monocoque alloy frame and aluminum swingarm designs look similar to the original ZX-14, they have vastly different flex characteristics, stiffer in some places and unchanged in others. The net result creates an ideal balance for the ZX-14R's world-class power and acceleration capabilities. Front and rear suspension tuning helps maintain the balancing act of wheel control, ride compliance and maneuverability. Both the 43mm fully adjustable inverted fork and multi-adjustable single shock offer excellent response throughout a wide speed range, while the beautifully machined 10-spoke wheels reduce unsprung weight to aid acceleration, handling and suspension action. Triple pedal-type brake rotors and radial mount front calipers help provide powerful, fade-free stops and a progressive feel at the lever. The ZX-14R is also available with optional ABS brakes, for additional rider confidence on mixed or slippery surfaces. Of course, with this much top-shelf performance, you also have to look good. Dynamic styling has been a Kawasaki hallmark since the days of H1s, H2s and Z1s, so it's only fitting that the pinnacle of a long line of sport bikes looks the part. From tip to tail, the ZX-14R's bodywork honors the imposing, angular and flowing shapes that have made recent Ninja models some of the most attractive sportbikes in existence. The front is especially imposing, with a highly aggressive nose fitted with a unique quad headlight assembly and a large ram air duct to stuff cool atmosphere into the intake system. The traditional four-fin theme along the fairings sides has a pronounced 3D design, while great effort was expended to hide hooks and fasteners as much as possible. The bike's tail section is especially well sculpted, with faired-in turn signals and a cool rear seat cowl, standard on all US models, boosting aesthetic performance. The fairing package offers functional benefits as well as aesthetic ones. The seat, for instance, offers excellent thigh support and helps make it easy for vertically challenged riders to reach the ground. The bodywork's venting system effectively extracts heated air from the engine bay and away from the rider and passenger. Instruments and controls are fully up to the latest standards, with a multi-function switch on the left handlebar that handles all system functions. You can toggle the LCD screen using the upper, lower buttons, and easily scroll through fuel consumption, remaining range, battery voltage, external temperature, traction control, etc., choosing and adjusting functions using the select button in the center of the toggle switch. There's even an eco indicator on the LCD screen that lets riders know when they're getting maximum economy and fuel mileage. The end result of all this technology and all these features is a dominating open-class ride, a supremely smooth, powerful and refined sporting motorcycle that'll gladly go anywhere there's asphalt and do it with an uncanny level of competence. High-aggression Sunday morning rides? No worries. 2 up along the coast for the weekend? Easy. Commuting to and from work? Simple. Weekend bracket racing at the local drag strip? Cake. See? It's difficult to compete with an open-classer this good at so many things. It's a fact our competition knows all too well. Genuine Kawasaki accessories are available through authorized Kawasaki dealers. It has been more than a half-century since Kawasaki started full-scale production of motorcycles. Our first motorcycle engine was designed based on technical know-how garnered from the development and production of aircraft engines. Our entry into the motorcycle industry was driven by Kawasaki's constant effort to develop new technologies. Over the years we have released numerous new models that have helped shape the market, and in the process created many enduring legends based on the speed and power of our machines. As Kawasaki's commitment to performance and styling continues to redefine the standards of high performance and riding pleasure, our latest challenges will surely give birth to new legends. Key features: one-of-a-kind 1441cc inline-four engine is the most massively powerful motorcycle engine Kawasaki has ever produced, delivering the most power of any current production sport bike in the world. KTRC traction control system addresses varying riding conditions via 3 different modes controlled by a handy switch assembly on the left. Handlebar slipper clutch assembly helps control chassis upset from rear wheel torque effects while braking and downshifting. High-performance exhaust system features large diameter tapered head pipes, a catalyzer and an efficient muffler assembly for low noise and emissions. Aluminum monocoque frame is narrow, strong and rigid for impressive sport riding performance that complements the engine's power. Aluminum swingarm assembly is longer than traditional designs and incorporates strengthening gussets to withstand the engine's substantial torque. Supersport bodywork package embraces the visual cues of Kawasaki siblings, includes a rear seat cowl and adds better air management for improved rider and passenger comfort. All new 10-spoke wheels are more than 3 pounds lighter in total than the previous generations, reducing unsprung weight for better handling and maneuverability. Balanced suspension settings front and rear for a comfortable ride without sacrificing performance. Flagship-worthy finish quality with hidden bodywork fasteners. 1441cc 4-cylinder liquid-cooled DOHC engine. Long-stroke design, ported cylinder heads, lightweight forged pistons, and aggressive camshaft profiles provide more torque and power throughout the rev range than any other production sportbike. Piston jet system sprays a continuous stream of cooling lubrication to the underside of each piston for cooler running temperatures, more consistent power output and excellent long-term durability. Strong cam chain and tensioning system offers excellent high RPM durability. Thick 40 mm crankshaft. Main journals contribute to long-term engine durability. Surface and heat treatments allow the transmission gears to better harness the engine's prodigious power output. Chrome composite plated aluminum cylinder bores are lightweight, durable, and effectively transfer heat away from the combustion chamber and piston for maximum durability at high power outputs. Mechanical noise is kept to a minimum via special piston profiles and a urethane insulation sheet on the inside of the magnesium chain cover. High-flow exhaust system. Header assembly has tapered diameter pipes for optimal engine response and power output. The internal construction of the dual mufflers minimizes the impact of noise and emissions regulations, while maintaining impressive top-end power. Airflow directed into the exhaust by the large secondary air ports in the cylinder head and head cover, plus a third honeycomb catalyzer in the exhaust collector, help meet strict Euro 3 emissions standards. Gear-driven dual-engine balancers. Revised balance weights keep the dimensioned engine more stroke in ideal balance, resulting in improved comfort for riders and passengers already in perfect primary balance. The ZX-14R's engine design features dual secondary balancers that virtually eliminate unwanted vibrations for extremely smooth operation and reduced rider fatigue. Ram air induction. Central ram air duct draws cooler, higher pressure air from the face of the fairing and efficiently guides it through the larger and more efficient air cleaner and into the reworked engine for maximum power output. Digital fuel injection. DFI throttle body assembly features individual 44 mm throttle bodies fitted with an idle speed control and sub-throttle valves controlled by the 32-bit ECU. They provide precise response, smooth performance, automatic idle speed adjustment, and help the bike meet strict Euro 3 emissions requirements. High-performance intake tract porting optimizes flow characteristics. Fuel injectors deliver lateral spray at a 20-degree angle to disperse the finely atomized 75-micron droplet size fuel over a wide area. Dual-mode digital ignition. Rider-selectable full and low power maps offer a choice between full power and approximately 50% power output to help suit changing conditions. Digital timing advance enhances low and mid-range power. Individual spark plug-mounted ignition coils fire each of the 4 spark plugs independently to achieve the optimum timing for that cylinder. ECU includes an idle speed control system for easier starting and warm up. KTRC traction control. KTRC traction control system features 3 different selectable modes to suit rider preference and different riding conditions. Modes are selected by a handy switch assembly on the left. Handlebar modes are indicated on the LCD cockpit display. Back torque limiting slipper clutch. Back torque limiting slipper clutch assembly helps control rear wheel torque effects while downshifting or coasting to minimize wheel hop, chatter and reduce rider stress. Radial pump hydraulic clutch master cylinder offers smooth and precise engagement and optimal feel at the lever. Pedal type discs with radial mount calipers and optional ABS. Pedal-type brake rotors provide better cooling and enhanced warp resistance than traditional discs. Radial-mounted 4-piston front brake calipers offer greater rigidity than traditional caliper mounting to improve brake feel. A separate brake pad is used for each piston. Individual pads provide increased cooling efficiency and can absorb more heat without deforming, so they maintain a consistent brake feel longer. Radial pump front brake master cylinder provides excellent lever feel and feedback. Monocoque aluminum frame. Lightweight monocoque frame is a hollow aluminum box that arches over the engine from the steering head to the swingarm pivot. It is narrow, strong, rigid and very light. Many of the frame's cast aluminum sections, steering head and swingarm pivot areas, are produced via a die casting process for weight savings. Rigidly mounted engine is a stressed frame member, which increases the frame's torsional rigidity and saves weight versus traditional designs. Engine is positioned forward in the frame, with the long wheelbase and front-rear weight balance carefully designed to achieve high-speed stability and responsive handling. Long swingarm design helps maximize forward drive and is gusseted to better cope with the engine's healthy torque output. Massive head pipe casting contributes to frame rigidity. Frame houses the air box and air filter in a space-saving design that simplifies air cleaner maintenance. Battery is also housed within the frame and is easily accessible through an aluminum frame cover. Comfortable sporting suspension. Inverted and multi-adjustable 43 mm cartridge type fork provides excellent wheel control and without sacrificing ride comfort. Steepless damping adjustment allows ultra-precise tuning of fork reactions. Fully adjustable bottom link uni-track rear suspension is a compact design that offers premium control and feedback linkage rates designed to allow linear suspension action and excellent wheel control. Bottom link design helps create a lower center of gravity, which makes the motorcycle more nimble. Aggressive super sport bodywork monocoque frame is positioned over the engine so the sleek fairing is uninterrupted by protruding frame spars, adding to the extremely long and low styling. Efficient fairing venting offers excellent engine heat control to help maintain rider and passenger comfort on hot days. Standard rear seat cowl adds aesthetic appeal. Both the front and rear turn signals are integrated into the bodywork and have clear lenses to enhance for a more modern appearance. Quadruple projector beam headlights give the ZX-14R a distinctive look. The outer lights contain position lamps and high beams, while the low beams are located in the center. Lamps. Lightweight Denso radiator with dual fans and high-density cores provides maximum cooling efficiency. Full instrumentation. Black-faced dual analog speedometer and tachometer are easy to read. Multi-function LCD digital display includes an odometer, 2 trip meters, fuel gauge, gear position indicator, clock, and many other variables, including traction control and power mode information through its LCD indicator. Programmable shift indicator lamp illuminates at pre-set RPM to signal rider upshift. Programmable clutch engagement lamp illuminates at pre-set RPM to signal the rider to engage the clutch. Controller area network CAN interface between the gauges uses fewer wires yet allows a greater volume of information, such as estimated fuel mileage, to be exchanged. Specifications.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.